Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be showing you the best Fortnite build settings for Chapter 4, Season 3. Let's get into it. Alright, before this video starts, I want to make a little disclaimer that this will not make you a better player instantly, and this will take over time, and this may not work best for you, but this is how I've improved and many others with these settings and keybinds. But just keep in mind that you want to make anything as possible just most comfortable for you. It's how you play, it's your play style, everyone's different. Just had to point that out there. Alright, so one of the first things you want to do is you want to head over to keyboard controls, and as y'all can see, my sprint is V and not control or shift or whatever. So the reason I have it as V is so I can press sprint while I'm in a build fight without having to waste a whole finger on control or shift, and it just makes it so much quicker to click that instead of any other keybind. So I would recommend having sprint as V, and for crouch I would just do like left control, because the way I hold my keyboard personally, I just click it with my hand and it's just so easy for me. Another thing I want to mention out is the build settings, of course. So with my build settings, I have my wall as my mouse button, my stairs is also a mouse button, and it doesn't matter which ones you choose these as long as they're just a mouse button in general, so you don't have to take your hand off any other keys and you can still move around. And I'll show you that in just a second. But you want to have your floor, recommendedly C, that you can click with your thumb, so you don't have to take any fingers off your movement keys, and roof left shift, so you can click it with your pinky. Alright, now after you change your keybinds, the reason I told you to do this is so you can move freely and click every single build. So I can move in any direction while clicking any build, and it's just so much easier this way, so you don't have to like take off a movement key to click on. Let's say if Q was walled, then I would have to like take off my ring finger, which I couldn't move left, but now I can move left and switch throughout all my builds like this, and it gives so much more movement in a fight if you ever need it, and it's so helpful. And so one of the other things I wanted to mention out is that you can press B with your thumb to run. This just makes it so much easier, and I can still move any direction I'd like, and I can still be able to build and everything while running. And it's just so much nicer. And sometimes you will need to like jump in the sprint for whatever reason, and you can obviously just do that really quick since it's with your thumb. Another thing that I would highly recommend is to have your edit bind as either E or F, because it just makes it so much quicker to edit, because you're going to want to edit really quick. Let's say if you steal somebody's wall, you're going to want to be able to edit really quick to shoot them. So just having something really close like E or F is so crucial for editing. For another thing is your reset button. I have mine as like down, scroll wheel down, and it just makes it really quick to just reset my edit. Just like flick it with my scroll wheel and not like a button or anything. It just makes it so quick. So I would highly recommend changing that there. The reset with your scroll wheel down. So you're going to go back into keyboard controls, and you're wanting to scroll down to select building edit. You just want to have this right here as left mouse button, right mouse button, and then mouse scroll down to reset it. That way you're going to have all these like this if you want to make it work, otherwise it will not work. The one I like to have is my pickup, and I like to use this as scroll wheel up for two reasons. So I don't have to press any other buttons, and I can move freely and still pick up, so I can run over items and just spam it. If you ever need to pick up a gun on the ground, let's say there's two people run to this, you're usually always going to pick it up quicker because you can just spam your scroll wheel up. And also, if you ever run by materials and let's say there's just a ton of stuff, just hold out your pickaxe and just scroll wheel up, and you'll be able to pick up all of them. I think that's all for this video. I made it really short so it'd be easy to understand. Just practice these keybinds. It'll obviously take time. Once you get used to them, it'll be so much easier to play, and you're just going to be able to move so much better. You have so much better movement and everything, and and I hope you enjoy the video. I really appreciate it.